What's going on, everybody? Well, it's a little late this evening. We're just trying to finish up a few things. And I was getting ready to leave. I hadn't even washed up. I'm still dirty. Look. But anyways, I wanted to talk little bit about what I've seen in the article so far. By the way, I'll link in this video. Dr. Kelly Ward and Carrie Lake are in an interview. Today was the hearing that they had for stuff that had to do with our people picking process. I talked about it earlier in an earlier video. I did not get time to post a link to that. I'm very sorry about that. I do get very busy out here, and so sometimes I just have to bide my time wherever I can. Anyhow, what we've got now is, like I say, that video is fire. You got to watch it. So Uvalde Police Department is no longer cooperating with Texas investigation of the incident that happened at the school. I'm not going to use the graphic words that they use in this article because I want to try to keep it clean, keep it safe for the AI to leave me alone. All right, here we go. The Uvalde Police Department and Uvalde School District are no longer cooperating with the Texas Department of Public Safety investigation in the last Tuesday's deadly thing that happened at that schoolhouse. ABC News reported last Tuesday, we know about the man that went in there. There were 19 little ones, 2 older ones that were all bad things happened to them. According to multiple reports, the shooter spent more than, well, we know about the timeline. There's a lot this article's talking about the timeline. The main thing about it is, for some odd reason, we've all known that something is really, really strange about this whole event that's taken place. It's got me all like, ugh, because of the fact that I am sure that there's something that happened that was crazy, and I'm not going to name any names or say what it is, but now that they're not cooperating with the investigation, it's definitely a huge red flag to me. According to sources, the decision to stop cooperating occurred soon after the director of DPS, Colonel Stephen McGraw, held a news conference Friday during which he said the delayed police entry into the classroom was the wrong decision. Boy, they messed up when they said that. And reached by ABC News, spokesperson for Texas Department of Public Safety said that the Uvalde Police Department and the Uvalde CISD Police Department have been cooperating with investigators. The chief of the Uvalde CISD Police provided an initial interview, but has not responded to requests for the follow-up interview. Texas Rangers that was made for 2 days ago. The Justice Department on Sunday announced its open investigation into this thing, and they're not going to cooperate. Okay, one other article we'll cover real quick that I thought that was really cool to bring to the table. Not cool, but just interesting. Okay, we know that Nancy Pelosi's husband liked to nip on the sip, and he got pulled over at like 4 o'clock in the morning driving his Porsche after hitting the only person out there on the highway at 4 o'clock in the morning, and incidentally driving a high-dollar Porsche with a supercharged V6 engine that probably burns a lot of fuel and doesn't have anything to do with climate safety or climate repair in there. Anyways, this dude's 82 years old, by the way. I'm 41. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to get in the. I go to work. I go home. I want to when I get home, I don't want to go anywhere. This dude, 82 years old, still running like that at 4 o'clock in the morning. Let's hear it for the whatever they're taking that they use whenever they traffic children. Oh, maybe that's oops. Anyways, Paul Pelosi killed a 19-year-old boy, a 19-year-old brother, and okay. Paul Pelosi killed 19-year-old, his brother, in a car crash when he was 16. Nancy Pelosi's husband, Paul Pelosi, had a 19-year-old brother in the car when he was 16. Paul Pelosi reportedly lost control of his sports car once again, and the vehicle flipped over, killing his brother, David, in 1957. Pelosi was strangled by a neck brace he wore due to a diving accident. According to the San Francisco Examiner, David Pelosi told his brother Paul to slow down before the fatal car crash. So basically, this isn't the first incident with this guy. I'm sort of reading this article for the first time. I just saw it, so I figured we would do it together. Anyhow, wow. And so I don't know what's going to become of all that, but I hope that the newspaper at the time says Paul, a high school sophomore, would be cited for misdemeanor manslaughter. In the end, there was no court case, and he was exonerated by a coroner's jury. His brother David, 19, had urged him to drive slower before the fatal smash, according to the patrolman quoted by San Francisco Examiner. And yeah, so this is a bad stretch. Better slow down. This is some of the stuff. I don't know how that all came out, but 82. Paul, now 82 years old, told Thomas Gainley that he tried to slow down before shifting gears in the stick shift car, but lost control. The car veered across the road, bounced back from a small embankment, climbed up 20 feet, another, spun around, and then somersaulted simultaneously, end upside down on the shoulder with both youths underneath. Reported by the Examiner, Paul Pelosi was arrested on Saturday night for driving under the influence of alcohol. According to reports, Paul Pelosi caused another car accident while he was driving home drunk from a dinner party in Napa County. And so, what was this? See here. I'm just looking at what we got here. It doesn't show his blood alcohol level. Mr. Pelosi was booked at 4:13 a.m. and released at approximately 7:30. That's weird, strange too. Everyone, I have had incidents where I was an alcoholic really bad, and I got pulled over drunk like more than once. I'm not proud of that. I'm actually wanting to be this is back when I hadn't drank these since 2013, by the way. But whenever you got pulled over drunk, or even let's say you were just like walking somewhere and they picked you up because you were drunk and being disorderly, you don't get to go home till you like sober up completely. So 7:30, he should have been there till at least 8:30, or at least till he was blowing a dead zero. I don't know. This is crazy how the rules for thee and not for thee, or something rules for me, not for thee. But so like I say, check out that video with Carrie Lake and Dr. Kelly Ward, and just pray that everything goes like it should. And I'm gonna wash my face off and go home. It's hot. I'm tired. I want to go home, so we're gonna do that. Thank you all very much. New subscribers, this channel is doing wonderful. Thank you all very much. Please like, subscribe, and share, and look in the comment section because I'll put all kind of links in there whenever I can. All right, y'all have a good rest of the evening and a great week ahead. God is in control. We got this. We are winning.